I'm Zoz Brooks, and I dig robots. My favorite kind of robots are autonomous robots. These are robots that can make their own decisions, navigate a difficult course, and accomplish complex tasks along the way, all without human intervention. Let's go take a look.
The AUVSI Foundation is a nonprofit organization that exists to get kids interested in robotic activities and STEM-related interests.
STEM is science, technology, engineering, mathematics. And really what we want to do is get the students just exposed to the idea of autonomy and more interested in science. And what better way to do it than these hands-on projects?
The interest really is to get them motivated and get them to explore technology and to take the students out of the theoretical book learning that they do in the university and apply it to a naval application.
Roboboat is a student competition, so all teams competing have to be primarily made up of school or university students. We got 15 teams in the competition this year, including international teams from as far away as Taiwan and Indonesia. These teams build their own hardware and software from scratch to make robotic boats that can autonomously make their way through a grueling course that would challenge the professionals. It's not easy, but that's what makes it a fun competition worth doing.
Definitely is tough in terms of the struggles that we're going through in getting ready for the course, but I guess it's better than being too easy.
We're trying to move the bar to keep the students challenged. We don't want them to achieve everything and get bored with it. So we keep mixing it up from year to year, and it is just a great real-world lesson that the things that you expect to go right don't always go right.
We try to build as much of a robust system as possible. That's our goal, is to build something that can handle as many situations as it possibly can. There's a certain point, though, that you have to look at the scope of the situation. So we try to stay grounded within that scope in order to be successful.
Robosub is sponsored by AUVSI Foundation and ONR, and it's a truly international competition, with teams coming from India, Iceland, Japan, and Canada, as well as the United States. We've also got both colleges and high schools represented, as well as a lot of first-time competitors this year, so 27 student teams and their autonomous robot submarines vie for technical superiority and big cash prizes.
It's actually really interesting how we get to take all of these things which we've been learning in engineering classes, we've been doing all this work and it's all very theoretical, and then we come here and we can see exactly how it behaves.
Out here working all day, and then being able to see the fruits of your labor, it's really rewarding and it makes you want to do more.
It's good experience that'll be useful for them as engineers hiring into underwater related industry.
There's more to robotics in the real world than just building something that works. You've also got to be able to communicate what you've done to sponsors, funding agencies, or customers. Teams are required to make a full professional presentation to expert judges. This is called static judging. Teams will earn points for the quality of their PowerPoint presentation, written paper, show and tell of the robot itself, and their team uniforms.
A major focus of ours is creating interest in science, technology, engineering, and math. We really want to grow more engineers, more computer scientists, and we want to reach out in the community to help make that possible.
Get an opportunity to see a lot of really bright young people create robots that are really cutting edge, and it's neat to see them work as teams from different universities or different schools.
When you take these kids at a college level like this, introduce them to these kinds of problems, these kinds of challenges, you're developing the engineers of the future and instilling in them the kind of passion necessary to really be successful in this career field.
Educational foundations like the AUVSI are doing something that really no one else is doing. They really have a critical educational mission that's supported by competitions like this and improving skills that are applicable to the real world.